I definitely rate K23 over both of those.
Yeah, best chance to get some wins finally fielded into the pistol, and on the CT start, Adren taking the forward face, first kill in, but it's traded out by Winter. So this aggression is going to go punished, but look at the speed now picking up here for Unique at A.
Iceman hoping to be able to find a quick one. He was big for Unique on the CT side earlier on in the day. Fame, though, he's just watching out. He's got himself 1 and 2 that are absolutely free. I'm going to make it 3, and with Sorrow ducking back into the firebox, there is maybe a chance for Fame to start trailing forward. Mo wants to dodge out the bullets. He's been shot in the head, but he's probably okay with that. That means he's going to be able to keep his armor alive, as the win is basically guaranteed. Fame to be the one to give that guarantee over.
Well, Winter, yeah, chances aren't great. Mo finally finished off, and he's even lower HP as a result of that fight. Yeah, just can't get any distance there. All over the shop here on K23, making sure that there's no possibilities for him to reposition either. But yeah, just unable to clear out Fame's position. I mean, he does all of that damage. They just couldn't flush him out of this spot. Even when they tried to close in on that gap, Sora had too many fights to deal with. So really comfortable pistol there from K23. They keep things under control over at that A site, even with Unique speeding things up. And that all started with the Adren aggression. Wonder who we'll get to see constantly move forward into those spots. Fame has gone off to quite the hot start. Nade and the M4 does finish off the job, and yeah, no real issues.
I'm not going to lie to you, Michael. I was really taken aback by the fact that Duke started peeking out from A main early on. It seemed like Duke's real prowess was in the mid and late rounds, so going for that early peak is definitely slightly unorthodox.
Yeah, we would like to see him in some of these flanking spots or these late round choices. I do agree. But maybe because of his good form earlier on, maybe he feels he needs to take that initiative because the rest of the team were kind of slow to get off the ground.
Adren is in a great position to make sure that the T side can't really get any more ground. The bomb can't be planted. So far, the CDs have yet to lose a single man, and that's very impressive considering the amount of Glock rounds we've seen recently, both in this tournament. Not necessarily a Glock round completely, but a lot of Glock kills and USP kills coming out, you know, where the economy is truly threatened. So K23 are able to sustain it, and because they went for 4 rifles initially regardless, good place to be.
I feel like it's all too often we see a FAMAS peeking into like 3 Glocks and maybe gets away with like 2 kills, but then traded. But you know, teams will take that if they're barely investing a dime. Now AK's out. First gun round in for Unique. Not gonna have the AWP into the hands of the ones you'd like here on Smiley, but just as proficient with the rifle, it seems. First opening kill, Mo is already plucked out. Man, they're threatening so many different attack avenues all at the same time. Unique now looking to collapse on A, but that smoke in the CT does give a bit more room for K23 to have a bit of a one-way.
Oh, Norbert caught out with that, so much damage through that smoke. Now he can't take the aggressive positioning anymore. Norbert's one of the big players who have been on everyone's radar recently. And whenever K23 gets out a big upset, it seems like he's the one behind the helm. They are doing so. Fame, meanwhile, Duke's on the other side. Has to be careful, but Fame's found another. Fame is just untouchable so far. Will be tagged up, and Smiley is hoping to catch him off on the lurk. He'll adjust for Adren instead and settles for it. Fame all alone. Yet to die, but this round is likely going to change that. Outwards knows where Smiley is. Can't do anything about it. Unique. I'm trying to find on the T side. Looking a whole lot better than they did earlier on, I'm going to have to say, even if it's just the first gun round.
Yeah, really smartly played as well there from Smiley. As soon as they knew that they were in this 3v1, that he would be the priority kill there for Fame. So just played it safe. I mean, really solid job on that AK. You know, he got the entry in middle, then he just acts as the secondary prong of the assault. And maybe they've taken some lessons away from their previous showing.
Just a mental reset was all they needed. Also, I would imagine they've done a lot of studying of the K23 side regardless, just because of that shared nationality.
Yeah, they want that extra pride that comes with it. Oh my god. Okay, never mind. You'd be sad if you're a Duke. Just one burst and you're there to catch every bullet.
man, if Duke and Norbert is actually, let's able to peek out for a little bit more. Smoking himself off is going to be a necessity as he's backing down. For now, Iceman is going to have to be content with jungle. He does spawn out Adren's elbow just quite, but Adren is backing off. Needs to be careful because Iceman was actually considering getting aggressive till his own teammates Molotov blocked him off. Bomb can go down. Norbert can't do anything about it. 3 players over in CT's spawn, and the 3-on-5 ensues. Adren's gonna know where Iceman is because of that flashbang that he shocked out. But Iceman and Winter still pair up for 2. Adren only good for 1. Winter just goes on and does it all. He's now going to have to do it all though. The 1-on-2. Marked off in the meanwhile. K23 going for the defuse. Smoke's gonna dissipate, and Adren is good to stop him and cut him off. Still a very costly round coming out. One that K23 might have expected to go by easier.
Yeah, if not for Norbert whittling down the numbers as they were going for that A-side hit, this is a much closer round. You know, Unique would have swarmed the bomb site if not for him. So keeping control of that CT position as well just opened up these opportunities. And then all it takes is Adren to cover that defuse. Nicely done there from the CT side. Even with some lessons learned, some difficulties still to be had here on the offensive. Nice and pacey about this one though. Duke open connector. No one peeking and no one challenging here from K23, but not really pouncing off of that opportunity. Not sure if this is a trap laid by the other side or not. Oh, he just flashed through. Okay, look at all this open territory.
So much space for free. I'm sure the CTs have a lot of utility, and I don't want to take away from that fact, but how are they going to prevent them from just walking through to CT spawn? There's no one even watching out for that. They're worried about it, sure, but they know they can't actually just go forward. Iceman in the meanwhile trying to get a quick spam down, and fortunately for them, Unique will just go straight for the bomb plant, but now you're in a 5-on-5 retake. Mo needs to get a kill before they get into post-plant positions, but as flashes come over, Mo's not going to have it. Duke is the one to find the first. What's going on here?
I would almost think that K23 want to save because they didn't really have a chance in this round. Duke still in towards jungle and in this window. Fame is so good right now. 7 kills, but almost makes it an 8, but it's tag damage nonetheless. And they're whittling down the numbers. They're on this bomb. They're threatening the site. Mo with the AWP. It's a quick scope and then a no scope to finish it off. I thought K23 were out of this round. I thought they were going to get locked out, but instead they just collapse and it's the Mo op that strikes.
I have no idea how they get that round under their belts. K23 were locked out, Michael. The fact that Fame's able to get 2.5 kills on top of it, and Adren is there to finish off Smiley, gives Mo so much more space to work with because Mo just couldn't peek forward until the jungle presence was depleted and finished off. When he finally gets the opportunity, he strikes. And he strikes damn hard. K23 now. They're still not in a position where their money is stable, but with this one round of buffer could be the difference maker. And I have to say, I've got no idea how they even get into that 5v5 retake position. You know, giving up mid completely for free generally means you're going to be aggressive somewhere else, but now the only aggression they have is Norbert. He's just shooting ducks.
He's a turret.
Oh my goodness. He's just locked down. He's a gargoyle until he's defended it.
You know,
there's keep contesting until
there's like a pistol round. So there's like a pistol round Stewie clip that reminded me of, where he just, you know, sits at a top ticket, just tapping them away as they all run out a ramp. That looked exactly like that. Norbert didn't move an inch. I don't know what's happening, because I'm just going to discount the last round. The fact that Duke is able to get into jungle undetected, and then it's not communicated to Nealon on the rotation that was this possibility they need to be concerned about is ridiculous. Now it's a gun round, and Fame just keeps on running at them.
Oh, great timing on the flashbang as well to make sure Smiley can't get the response. Fame is even thinking about going back into the smoke, but decides against it. Winter's not going to be able to get away with these palace shenanigans, and Norbert's so aggressive. Norbert! It's a defensive spot, but he's showing me how to play aggro from it anyway.
Norbert and Fame look so clean on these A1Ss.
They're at home. The buff that K23 needed.
Yeah, between the two of them, they've done a whole lot of damage. Now it's just Unique with these three players trying to approach into A. The AWP of Smiley, that's a fast reaction. Norbert finally punished in at that ticket booth, but there's Fame chiming in once again. So Unique, while they thought they'd maybe whittled down the numbers, they've been whittled down themselves.
Fame and Adren wanted to peek out, but that's where even with the Molotov, Fame gets the frag. Smiley was ready for it. He'd set that play up for himself. Fame just kills him, and he doesn't even die.
Yeah, I feel like at some point or another, Unique's gonna have to call this timeout, because right now a lot of things are just being met with just a complete overturnment and firepower. K23 on these, especially as an anchor, Norbert is doing a fantastic job, not only delaying but finding these kills. That's what creates this additional room for players like Fame to find that action. No, he's not always sitting on the right bomb sites even, but getting so much effectiveness.
The weirdest part is that Norbert's also in the exact same position every single time, and you'd imagine he's gonna get punished. 100% you'd imagine that, but finally they're able to take a 1-for-1 against him. That just looked like an impossibility before this, but even there, with only Winter being present and around, they can't really take advantage of it. But Duke, a big kill to find. Fame trying to fade away, can't really do too much with the M4 on that particular angle. Has been very good with it though, and now that he's adjusted, he's just got two.
Oh, he's crispy.
Fame. He's using that M4 the way it's meant to be used, for taps, Michael. For taps.
Well,
and Smiley.
Tap. Goodbye.
Maybe not quite as cute as the tap, but hey, you can spam too. That's fine.
I mean, it's an ult to Smiley as well, but he can't escape.
And when it's so low, you can't even plant behind triple. You're just going to spam down, and he knows it. Spam from the M4A1, all the more annoying. And oh, Winter, he's missed the chance. Nealon has even got the elevated position now to work off of Winter. He's just been distracted for as long as he needed to be. Fame comes in from the side, the silent killer. 160 ADR. God dang.
I mean, just this quick adaptation. Iceman's not quite ready for that fight because he thinks Duke is keeping him busy enough, but Fame just looks so sharp. Well then. Things looked a little bit better for Unique coming out the gates.
For a smidgen, yes.
Yeah, for like this small moment. It's like, oh, hey, maybe there is a light at the end of the tunnel. And now K23 have closed that tunnel off. None of that most spotted the run boost. I think the scope might have covered it, but Fame is there to punish Duke. He's just everywhere. He's been on short. He's been in connector. He's fighting mid. Been so mobile.
Well, sorry, Smiley. Just in your day. Sorrow as well. Force back. Who doesn't want him anywhere nearby? This is his territory. Yeah, K23 are making short work of this.
You know, I think we're kind of behind schedule as well. You know, we had the overtime.
Yeah.
You know, they're kind of speeding through things. These rounds aren't always the most pacey here from Unique, but, you know, they're trying to consider a few options.
Yeah, that's what you like, Michael. You like considerate teams. You know, they really think about the fans. They're thinking about the fact that, oh, yeah, guys, we actually have to get European as well going on. And you know what, Michael? Michael, I found. Oh my God, I found it, Michael. I know why they're doing so well. I know why they're so hot right now, Michael. They just can't wait. They just can't wait to watch more of the Intel Extreme Masters European Edition themselves as well. They know they're the ones holding it up. They know they can just go back and chill out, watch some of the best Counter-Strike in the world after playing some of the best Counter-Strike in the world, Michael. Everyone wants to be in for IEM. I'm a shill, baby. I'm a shill.
It's like, come on, man. We've got a show to watch after this. And they are certainly putting on a show. Fame, the star man of it all here for K23 on the defensive end. Like I mentioned, he's just been so mobile between these sites, and a lot of that has come down to how many times Unique have been hammering the A bomb site. Norbert has not been an easy man to push past, and you know, at some point or another, Unique are gonna have to explore the B side, but this round doesn't seem like that's the case.
Oh, this grenade. Oh, this grenade could be wonderful. It's quite good enough for him to be able to have some easier kills on the headshots, maybe even needing one less bullet overall. Norbert peeks out. Norbert's got two. Could even be three. Of course it is. Why even doubt it? No questions asked other than what's your config? Thor will finally take him down, but you know what? That little saying of too little too late might be getting into play.
He was solo. There was no support. There was no one close to help him. And he comes up with 3?
He's Mr. Independent Michael and Mr. Dependent at the same time. That's just how good he is. Rather Mr. Dependable.
Unique are getting bodied.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Iceman is 1 in 10. He was a big player for them earlier on. Duke is 3 in 9. Doro, nice kill to find, but
options are running thin with this time running low.
Yeah, he doesn't really have a chance. But hey, he has to move forward. The other thing is he just doesn't have really any money either, so you can't even.
3, 2, 1 swing.
Okay. That's the one like global call, like the international thing. It doesn't matter which team you're in. 3 to 1 swing works.
Yeah, when you've got 3 players as well, I mean, how is he ever supposed to fight back? That's the 4 a.m. pugging experience, it feels like.
Danish stack on ESEA located.
Yeah, you're just chilling, you know? And then all of a sudden you face this stack and oh my god, please make it stop.
I didn't know Glave's son was already playing Counter-Strike. Fame though, right now, he's found Iceman as well, and Mo has got his second. Sorry, Duke. No property to be bought over here, eh? It is very much not open for business.
Yeah, this is only a half buy, but this reeks of like a desperate play almost, where they're just running through the connector, and they've gotten nothing from this. How many times is Norbert going to get away with absolute murder on this A site? He has been so good. This A1S change, it's all Norbert, baby.
He's 15 and 5, man. He's 15 and 5 as a bloody A side anchor. Like,
Go B. I think that has to be the only call here for Unique. Every time they've gone to A, they've just been getting demolished.
It was also one of the only calls that was working out earlier on as well.
Yeah.
So I'm really amazed that they keep going A. Oh god. Fame's now gotten a one-way for himself. They're gonna run boost across. Duke. Oh, Duke's just got out of there barely with his life.
Oh.
Smiley is able to trace him through the smoke though, so it's gonna be a nice kill for him to get, but Fame is still very much here to put himself up to the task. Fame peeks out. Oh, Fame could have even had more, but the spray transfer not quite able to deliver through. Even if it's a big moment from Fame, this is the best moment Unique has had so far. Norbert playing around the smoke will not be expected. He's never been here before. He's got 1, could even be 2 from behind the smoke. He's adjusted and even got the space to retreat. Winter can trace him, but Winter can't do any more. 11 to 1, K23. Really want to watch more IEM.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I mean, Fame comes up with these 2 kills. I mean, he's in a bit of a spot. He doesn't know if there's somebody holding outside of the B apartments. But then the fact that they don't clear Norbert, it's some trigger discipline on display. And sure, it's a little sloppy, but that smoke gives him just enough room. I can't believe they're getting away with everything. Every fight just feels like K23 are going to win them out.
It also just feels like the call is probably check CT. He's always CT or triple, care triple,
yeah,
care
he's
CT.
Been in the same spots every time except this one round. And still the B bomb site vacant. It's barely seen action here from the Unique operating table. Maybe it's a butchery.
Yeah, it's a butchery. Fame's gonna be serving up. How do you want them, Michael? Do you want them shot? Do you want them? Well, apparently burnt. Fame will have his dead body burned alive, but
oh my god.
oh no!
Oh,
no! Oh,
Pain.
tragedy, confusion,
Sadness.
death,
And sorrow.
demise. What can you do, Michael? What can you do? Get on your knees, beg for forgiveness.
Try the B bomb site.
A higher power has spoken. Could it be?
I still just can't believe that they haven't threatened it at least once. The problem is now that because they've been hammering A so many times, we've actually seen Fame lean over to B a couple of times. In which case, you know, if that ends up being the call at some point from Unique, you know, you'll start to hear the screams from across the country. That's 3B!
Quite literally. Could it be?
Well,
Norbert.
another change up here for Norbert. Do they clear it?
That is really the big question, isn't it? Do they clear it? Oh, they're not going to clear it. He's got 1, he's got 2. It couldn't be 3, but it's all he needs it to be. Oh my goodness. I say my goodness because Unique's clearly run out of any goodness on their T side. Fame. Won't even be flushed out by that molly. He's chill, cool, calm, and dead. But Adren doesn't care if his teammate's gone down. Adren finally gets to play as well. He's been begging them, stop killing them all, please. Give me a chance.
Fame and Norbert, 14 rounds in, both of them 20 kills or more. Norbert's at 21. How many times are they going to go to his bomb site only for him to keep closing the door on them? I mean, they just had so much money. They've just dropped everything in spawn. They've dropped so much utility. Hey,
God.
Finally, last round and a half, we might actually see Unique go B. Smiley dropping right into Fame's arms, but even with the flash, he's taken down, and now they pressure Nealon.
Nealon's waiting for them to come through. Nealon's been waiting for this all his life, but Adren steals away his opportunity already. Duke will be the next casualty. Mo. Can mow down Iceman, but he's got another man to take care of, and he's fully aware of what's going on. Sorrow in a 1v3 saying, Michael, you lied to us. You said go
I would
B.
like to apologize for the suggestion.
You told us to go B, Michael. You were the higher power.
Oh.
You know,
When they
Michael,
got the entry, they started 5v4. And now it's just a back. Does he knife him? Come on, I'd love it. He's just gonna be too far away. Yeah.
This finishes it off 14-1. K23 remind us that they are here to dominate whenever it's domestic, maybe even when it's international. We're going to be out here after our break to see what Unique can get done, if anything, in the second half.
When all the smoke clears, I'll still be on my feet. Forget all of my fears, 'cause I know my destiny. I feel a champion waking inside of me.
Thankfully, Hamlet was not written by Unique, otherwise the question of to be or not to be would never have really come in. I'm Tate, I'm joined by Michael Yumi Cassidy. Michael, your advice sucked.
Well, maybe if they tried it a bit earlier, I don't know. Just mixed it up a little bit. It's just A site, A site, A site, and now it's the pistol. K23 gonna take a page out of their book. Hey, let's go to the A bomb site. Why not? One belt of utility here being thrown, and smokes will be thrown, flashes as well. Sorrow has the first chance, but Norbert just deletes. This A site is his territory. He's bouncing around like no tomorrow. But what is this? Smiley, 3 kills in rapid succession. This gives Unique the chance.
Get out of here, Norbert. Not CT side for you anymore. I start off here. Smiley has now actually also broken double digits, which is quite nice. First player on Unique to be able to do so, which shows you how this game's been going. And Adren, well, that one's a missed opportunity that Duke will capitalize upon. K23 losing out that pistol. So, okay, Unique. If there was going to be any way back into it, it would be this way. I still don't believe in them, but that was at least a very, very smooth set of kills from Smiley.
So smooth.
Although I will say Norbert looked like he was slightly memeing.
He is honestly just bouncing around trying to draw fire, but Smiley puts a quick end to that at the very least.
Yeah.
Is there still hope? The CT side for Unique didn't look terrible. It was really that T side that had all these questions, and Smiley just keeps things going, but traded out. Good night.
And Sorrow, well, at the very least, he'll be able to put Mo to bed as well as Adren. It's a quick demise of the terrorist side, but they've actually gone and really tempered their investment. And you know what that means, Michael? They get rifles before Unique gets double up, which is really what got them going on that CT side.
Yeah.
So this will be one of the bigger tests for Unique.
And we need Duke to put up the same numbers again, I imagine, whether he's threatening flanks or pushing for initiative. That feels like it has to be the recipe for success to give them that time to get those double ops out. Oh, just a default off the bat here from K23, but look at Sorrow.
Oh, Sorrow could be caught out completely, though. He doesn't want to aggress too far forward, and he knows that he's reliant on Iceman's position to have that triple crossfire inside and middle.
Re-smokes will be thrown for a bit more mid-presence. Windows smoked out once again, and this time I imagine they'll come out with a flash or two.
Deep Nate's not going to do too much. Norbert's great on the adjustment, but Iceman is at least able to trade. Follow-up nade, but it doesn't matter. Nealon's found him. And now deep smoke means Nealon wants to get a bit aggressive into connector. Adjust as well, but Smiley was already pre-aimed onto the spot, and Nealon is down and out.
Yeah, 3-on-3. Both these players also low, but Adren's in position.
Sorry,
that was
Duke.
the anchor that you needed to keep eyes on the B site, and Adren has snuck on by, executed, and now look at the rotations here for Unique. They're trying to make their way into B. That bomb's still hesitant about which way to go.
I mean, it's hesitant, but at the same time, it's all just waiting for Fame's call. Fame can even come through on the flank. If he actually manages to go forward, the vents are already broken. This is a free kill for him. Smiley's gone. Winter, he's just shaking in his boots. He's looking left. He's looking right. Where do I go? Where do they go? Where does anyone go? A lot of philosophical questions being asked in this game so far. And Fame is not a man of philosophy. He's a man of action.
Yeah, even if we're not getting the Fame and the Norbert highlight reel consistently, Adren has been just as clean and crisp on these kills. Like, he's spotted for a fraction of a second, and then Duke's gone. I just don't see a way out here for Unique. They have been outplayed, outgunned, out everything here on this map. K23 firmly the better side.
No doubt about that. Barber peeks out. That Smiley gone already. One of the players who's been able to get any numbers up whatsoever. No longer on the server.
Finally an Iceman up, but I mean, is it going to be enough to save them? Probably not.
I mean, well, Milan's been peeking out at the very least. Duke Fisher was trying to, Fishura was trying to give him some contest, but Fame's found Iceman as well. K23 have basically put themselves in the position where you can't see how they lose this one. It should just be a 16-3 to come through, and they're going to make sure of it. They're rushing down Sorrows on the other side. They wide swing out. Nealon will trade.